support are available will be able to, me in my position, have to come during the weekend and to go through the support and to be able to have an update on the training. So please, sorry for that, but this is the position that it is. Thank you, over. So I want to thank you for this and to encourage you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Bako. Gideon and Manuel, you have the floor. Or if someone in the audience want to say something, it is the time before the start to before the start of the training. Emmanuel, do you need some minute?
No, so what we just wanted to do was to confirm if everyone was able to get the boilerplate ready, and then also if we were able to read through some of the things we asked that we read through, and then also if we were able to try our hands on the assignments, which was the creating of the Django app called map. If we were able to do that, and then we look at what was done, and we can see how best to proceed today. So the floor is open. If anyone had any challenge at all, just let us know. Or there was any question or something you were trying to do and you couldn't really get concerning yesterday's training, then we do it today before we proceed to today's session.
Myself, I think my problem comes from the installation of Django. I tried 2 times by Visual Code and by CMD, but unfortunately, I always face on some challenge. Sometimes they say I have to remove or to update something, but finally I did not get Django installed on the laptop.
Did you say you did or did not?
No, I didn't do that because I create the environment and some step, but finally I did not get Django installed.
Okay. Can you just share a screen if that's the machine you are using so that we can try and assess before we start today's lesson?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Here we have
Yes, but we can see your screen. So I said we can
you
see
can
your
see?
screen. Yes, I
Okay.
can. I can. Yeah.
Okay. For the readme, it is Docker MD. For JavaScript, what the third one? Can you remind me the third one? CS.
The
Yes.
styles.css.
Yeah. Yeah.
Style.css.
What is the name?
The name is
Style.
style.css.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
style.
style. So CSS. So here, I think, what do we have to write? I forget to document. Is it okay?
Yes, this is okay. Or you can also do just an exclamation mark, and then that will give you the one with the doc type.
Okay. So here, I have to open a new terminal. So to create the environment, cd
Okay, so Baku, you need to use the py or Python space -m before you type the venv.
Okay. So, so here to write pu space slash no that one this one
Yes.
mvnv. So, yeah.
Baku, use Python instead. Since it's saying the term py it's not found, you can use the full term Python instead of the py. Yeah. And everything else should be the same.
VNV P1. Can I say P1 for the project? VNV.
And so if you do it like that, you need to keep it as one word. Otherwise, it will create two separate virtual machines. So I think you've already hit enter. So you notice that it has created a P1 and then it has created venv separately. So that is also one way to create multiple virtual environments at the same time. So now you have a venv as a virtual environment and you have the P1 as a virtual environment. So
Okay. Yeah, here it's okay. Let me see if it created it. Yeah, it created the two, P1
yeah.
and Vin. Yeah, I see it.
So you
This
can
is the
choose to either
subject.
select one or use one of them?
I can use one.
Yes, you can use either one.
Oh, okay. The second step is what? I forget.
So you need to activate the virtual machine, the virtual environment. Sorry. So we've noticed there is a challenge. So we'll put together a document with all the scripts we've used so far and all the commands we've used so far, and then we'll share that with Kidia, and he will also share with the participants.
Okay. I remember. Let me see. How to activate it? I think.
So to activate it, if you are using the PowerShell, you need to do. So which one are you going to use? Are you going to use the P1 or you're going to use the VENV?
P1, the P1.
Okay, so you do P1 / scripts / activate.ps1 if you are in PowerShell.
That one?
No,
This
the other
one?
one. This is /. You need a / yeah.
Okay.
Scripts.
And what?
And then a
Script.
script.
First, like that.
I've placed it in the chats.
So I think I will try it so you can continue the training, to give the training here. Hi, Kidia.
Hi, good morning. Sorry
good
for
morning.
joining late.
Okay. Emmanuel, keep continuing.
Ok.
C'est dire quelque chose?
Non.
C'est bon, ok. Ton micro est allumé.
Okay, so today we'll be installing GeoServer. GeoServer to be able to load our data, our shape files, and all our data sets into GeoServer so that we can call them into our Django apps for visualizing. So I'll share my screen and show how we install GeoServer and where to download it. Yes. I hope you can all see my screen. All right. I'm just opening. So once you go to Google, you just type GeoServer. For downloading GeoServer, so you go to the official GeoServer website, which is right here, GeoServer. Let me put the link in the chat. From there, you go to the documentation. You click on documentation, then you see we have a user manual. User manual right here. You click on that. From there, we have installation. So we would want to install GeoServer. So we want the manual for installing the GeoServer. We click on that installation. Then there's a warning here saying that GeoServer requires Java 11 or Java 17. So we need to first install Java if we don't have Java on our machines. So to check if you have Java installed on your machine, you open command prompts, the CMD command prompts. Run as an administrator. Then to check if you have Java installed, you do Java -version. So currently I don't have Java installed on my machine. So it says Java is not recognized as an internal or external command. So I would have to install Java first before I can install my GeoServer. So I'll start by downloading the Java. So normally we use this to download our Java. So you click on this link right here. Then it opens their website where you can download the Java version from. From here, you go to other platforms or versions. Yeah. So from here, you can select the operating system you are using. But since most of us are using Windows, and I'm also using Windows, I'll download the Windows version. Then the architecture, I'm using a 64. Click on that. So you can select, if you are using 32, you can select that 64, anyone you're using. Then the package type, we are trying to install JDK. So we select JDK, then we select the version. From the warning, it says we have to install either Java 11 or 17. So I'll go with installing Java 11. From there, you can see it gives two options for installing. That's the MIS and the zip. I'll go with the MSI. You click on download, then it starts to download for you. Let me put the link for this website in the chat. Oops. Just a moment. Nah. And so I've placed the link in the chat for downloading the Java. So if you could all download that. So my Java is done. My Java is done downloading. I hope you've all been able to download the Java. Were we all able to download the Java, or do we already have Java installed on our machines? I guess we've all been able to download the Java. So from there, we'll download our GeoServer installation package. So from the GeoServer website, let me also put that in the chat as well. I've also placed the URL to this website in the chat where we can download our GeoServer. So for that, we'll install Windows. We'll use the Windows installer for downloading our GeoServer. You click on that. It brings you to this page where you click on GeoServer download page. You also click on that. it opens up a new page for you, whether you download a stable version or the maintenance version. But we'll use a stable version, which is 2.26.0. You just click on that and it starts your download. Okay. Then you come here, which is the Windows installer. So we'll be using the Windows installer. You click on that. In a few minutes, it will start my downloads. Yes. Were we able to download the Java?
This is Emmanuel.
Yes, please.
Java, which packet do we use and which version?
The version 11.
11 LTS.
So, yeah, the LTS.
Yeah, and for the type of
The type of package JDK.
yeah package.
Yes.
Which? JDK.
Yeah, JDK.
Okay.
Then you download the .msi.
MSI.
Yeah, this one right here.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right. I hope everyone else has been able to download it.
How can we know, for example, if the version that we have on the laptop is okay for the rest of the process?
What version do you have?
Like myself, I have already Geoserver installed on my laptop.
Oh, you already have Geospatial installed, then that's fine. That's great. Yes. Great. All right. So have you been able to download the Java? So have you been able to download the Java?
For me, I'm downloading.
Les autres, est-ce que vous avez déjà Java? Si vous ne dites rien, je suppose que déjà vous avez ça.
Moi c'est en cours de téléchargement.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, for example, at the same time, if for this afternoon we need to download some soft, please send for us the link so we can download them before we start
All right.
for the afternoon. If we need to download some soft, please send the link so it can allow us to make things fast.
All right, we'll do that. Thank you very much, Gaba. Have you also started downloading the GeoServer for those of us who don't have GeoServer already installed? If we've started downloading the GeoServer.
See the code or what? Can you come again, please?
I said for those of us who don't have GeoServer installed, have you already started downloading it? Downloading the installer.
So, for example, let me share you the screen you are.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So here you have a GeoServer external. So what do you see here?
Oh yes, this is fine. You already have GeoServer installed. That's
Yeah.
yes. So we want everyone to be able to run this as well, so that we start with the GeoServer.
But Bako, are you familiar with the GeoServer?
Yeah, we used to for FMNR services, we use GeoServer for some of our layer.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good.
So first, I have to go to GeoServer, and it says, well,
All right, let me start
English.
the process.
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Sorry. Here, installer like GeoServer 2.26.0 Win setup. I think I will download that one.
Let me share my screen. I hope you can all see my screen.
Yes, I can see.
Yeah. So documentation. Then you come to the user manual. Then installation. From there, you select the Windows installer. From there, the number 2, it says navigates to GeoServer download page. You click on that. Then it gives you the option to download the stable version or the maintenance version. So you download this GeoServer 2.26.0.
Thank you.
Have you been able to start the download?
Yes, yes.
All right. Were you also able to download the Java installer, or you already have Java installed on your machine?
No, I don't have Java before. Yeah, I'm doing that just now. Yeah.
Okay, all right. All right, so we'll wait for some few minutes for you to finish the download,
Yeah,
then we
for
proceed with the
yeah,
installation.
Java installer. That's I will download the Java or just download for Java for Windows. Is that okay? I have it before, yeah. Or
Okay, could you share your screen?
yeah, I can share, yeah. So, yeah, here we go. Just Java or something else. Like, I don't think this is what we are showing right now.
For that one, go to the GeoServer website, the documentation, the first tab. Then click on the user manual. Then installation. Then
And
at the top there is that's.
I just
And then click on the other platforms and versions, the second one.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, so from here, you select your operating system, which is Windows.
I think it's this one. This is any version is this. So version system. Good. So
You would have to change it to the version 11. Because GeoServer from the one, and it says either you install Java 11 or 17. Okay, yeah, so great.
but then so I have to use this 11 LTS.
Yes, then you click on the MSI to download.
Good. Okay.
Yes.
I think I'll manage it so we can move for.
All right. I hope so.
Thank you.
You've been able to download yours, the Java and the GeoServer as well. All right, so we'll proceed with the installation of the Java. You need to install that first before you install your GeoServer. Hey, let me share my
I
screen.
got you. Okay.
For the installation of Java, there is not specific.
Please, could you come again?
Next, or
So could you come again? I couldn't hear what you said.
no, I say for the Java installation, there is not specific choice that we have to make, or we just click next.
Yes, so let me proceed with the installation for that one.
Okay.
So for that, you just, after downloading, you double click on the Java, then you click on next, then you accept the license, next, then you just install for all users on this machine, or you select the just for you. but I'll select for all users on this machine. Next, then next again, then install. That's all for installing the Java. So it says finished. So to verify that Java is installed, I'll open my command prompt again to check if I have it installed. So Java version. So now it gives me the Java version which I installed, 11.0.24. Were we all able to get this after typing the Java version? For those of us who don't have Java, were we able to install it?
Once our downloading is completed, and we will follow on that. So if we have questions, we can catch up anytime. So you can proceed on based on what your installation, and we can follow you later on.
Okay, all right.
Thank
Then
you.
I'll proceed with the installation of the Geospatial.
Okay, so yeah, I have sent some of the files we'll be using in the GeoServer, the shape files we'll be using in the GeoServer. So if you can kindly assist us by creating a share so that we can just share it with the team and the participants in here. So I've sent it to you on my channel.
Yeah, okay. Just you can share with Garba also because he's handling the documentations here. So I will forward this one, and when you have
Okay.
something else, you can send to him. I will send you his Mattermost account.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
Thanks.
Thanks.
All right, so we'll continue with the installation of the GeoServer. So for the GeoServer as well, once you download the setup, you just double click on your GeoServer setup. Copy it to my desktop. All right. Yes, so for the GeoServer setup as well, once you double click on it, it opens this interface for you. Then you just click on next. And then you just agree to the license as well. From here, my Java version isn't selected for me, so you'd have to browse to where your Java was installed. So for that, you click on the browse, then you go to your drive C, program files. From the program files, you go to the ellipse adaptation. Then that's my Java version right there, the Java 11 I just installed. So you click on that and then click OK. This is very important. If you don't select your Java version, you would have issues running the GeoServer after installing it. So you click on next. From there, you click on next again. Then you can create a shortcut. So I'll just click on that and then next. Oh, that's do not create. So I'll take that to create a shortcut for me. So next, then I'll leave the default path for the GeoServer and then click on next. Then also we have a username and a password here. For that, you can change it, but normally I prefer not to change it. So I'll just leave it as it is and then proceed. Next. Also here, you select the port. GeoServer runs on port 8080, but you can decide to change it, but I'll leave it like that since I have nothing running on port 8080 now. Next. Then I'll select install the recommended version. Next, then install. So for the GeoServer as well, that's the installation process. So if we have any issues installing it, you can let us know, then we assist you. So I'll click on finish. After installation, to run your GeoServer, you just go into the search.
Excuse me, Emmanuel.
Yes, so
Yeah, for the installation of GeoServer, I did not follow you
okay, let me try installing it.
on the folder. Yeah.
Okay, could you share your screen so that we use yours? Since I've already installed it, it doesn't allow me to install it again. I hope you've
Yes.
already installed the Java. You installed the Java first, right?
Excuse me.
I was asking if you've already installed the Java.
Yeah, I already asked.
Okay, all right. So you click on the browse.
Yeah, I already click on the browse, and
It should open up an Explorer tab for you.
Maybe you can start from the beginning, cancel it, and let's go together. Maybe.
Okay.
I know I'm asking Cyril to start maybe from the beginning. You know, since you don't install.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can proceed.
Yeah, but you stop sharing. Can you share it again, and he can
Okay.
assist you with the procedures from the beginning.
All right. So after clicking on it, you get this. Then you just click on next. I'm unable to see.
Cyril, your sharing is stop.
Others able to see.
Oh, I don't know why, but I did not.
Maybe it's automatically since it shows credential. Maybe that's, yeah, I'm not sure, but it shows in Gideon. So yeah.
Okay, so from here,
So
okay, I'm going back.
I don't know if I start
Can you share the whole screen
sharing.
instead of just sharing the GeoServer window? Because I think that is why it keeps breaking in and out. So if you share the whole screen instead of sharing the
entire
GeoServer
screen.
window, yes, the entire screen.
Yep.
Because once you go back from the GeoServer, it stops the sharing.
Yeah.
So if that won't be a problem, we can just, yeah, this is fine.
All right. So you click on the next. Yes. Agree. Then from here, browse. No, not your drive C. Let's go back to the browse. You have to locate the Java. So click on,
Have to locate?
yes. Scroll down
Scroll down. Bamba.
and locate program files.
Program file. The program file. Bamba. File.
This one.
This is something a bit.
Okay, I think you're already here. So then the ls adaption. Yes. Then you select the Java JDK -2. Yes. Then okay. You install the Java version 21. As you can see down there, this path is invalid. You either have to install a Java 11 or 17, but this is Java 21. Unless you re-download the Java 11 or 17.
This one. Okay.
I think you downloaded the latest version, which is the 21, but I need the 17 or 11.
Donc, which are you gonna install which version?
The version 11. So let me
11.
put the link once again, then
Okay.
show you where.
Let me stop sharing.
So I've shared a link in the chat. From the link, it will open this page for you. Then you click on other platforms and versions. So after that, it opens this page where it allows you to select your operating system, which is Windows. Then the architecture. For me, I'm using the 64, so I'll select that. Then the package type will be the JDK.
Yeah.
Then the version, this is the most important part. You select the 11 LTS.
Okay.
Then after I click on the download, the MSI, to download that version for you.
Yeah, I have.
Yes. So whilst wait for you to download, I don't know if Kidia, you were able to install your GeoServer.
Yeah, it's installing Geoserver. Yeah, almost done.
Okay.
It works for me. Yeah.
All right. So let me show how you can start your GeoServer once it's done installing. So for that, you go to the search bar and type GeoServer.
So Cyril you install it and we'll come to you if you don't get it. Yeah. So you can follow now until it's download, and we can come later. And yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. So for those of us who were able to install it, once you type GeoServer, it says start GeoServer right here. You click on that, then you accept it. Yes. So from there, open your browser, and then you go to port 127.0.0.1. Then the port is port 8080. The port I gave to my GeoServer was port 8080. Then I click on that. So it gives me this page. If have you all been able to get this page? For those of us who have been able to install the GeoServer.
Yes, I got it now. Yeah. About others?
So I've placed the GeoServer URL in the 127.0.0 in the chat. So from here, you just click on your GeoServer right here, the context part. So you click on the GeoServer, then it opens up your GeoServer for you. So for those of us who didn't change our credentials when we were installing the GeoServer, we just enter our credentials here, admin. So whatever username you place there, you just enter that username here. For mine, I use the default one, which is admin. Then the password, default password was GeoServer. Then I'll check remember me, then log in. So that's it for the installation of the GeoServer. I don't know, Cyril, have you been able to download the Java? For those of us who installed the GeoServer, were we all able to get to this page saying welcome? Have we all been able to get to this page, the welcome to GeoServer page? And if anyone is having issues, can let us know so that we assist you with installing the GeoServer or the Java. Thank you. All right, so Gaba says he has updated the folder, the drive share. So we can all go ahead and download the shape files he placed in there, the three files, sorry, the three folders he placed in there. But have you also been able to install the GeoServer, or is anyone having any issues?
For me, this is I'm here. I'm following.
Oh, okay, that's great.
And, let's wait, maybe Cyril or Bernard or Joshua. It's working for them.
Yeah, so is it working for you?
Well, I'm on the
All right. Joshua, Bernard, have you all been able to run the GeoServer?
I don't have any problem with Geoserver.
Oh, okay,
It's okay
that's
from
good.
my side.
All right, that's great. So we can all go ahead and download the folders Java placed in the share, the drive. Whilst we wait for it to download, we'll start with an introduction to the leaflets. But if you have any issues with the installation, you can let us know so that we assist you with that as well.
Manuel, hello?
Yes.
Yeah, please, can I share and
Oh, okay. All right. Let me stop
for the
sharing.
process? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So yes, you just agree. But you're able to install the Java. Ah, okay, yeah, you've already selected. That's great. That's great. Yes. So I think it's Java 11 now. So you can just click on next. Then next again. Then next. Yes.
Here, next.
Yes. Next. Next. Then that's all. Install. Finish. All right. So to start it, you just go into your search bar and search for GeoServer. Okay, you can click on, but you'd have to start it first in your search bar. So
have to?
currently it hasn't been started. Your GeoServer has not been started. So you'd have to go into the search bar and type GeoServer. Yes, so we see start GeoServer there. Yes, click on that. Then you can now open the URL. Yes, then you click on GeoServer under the context path. Yeah, that's great. So now GeoServer has been installed and it's running successfully. You can also log in with your credentials at the top there. The credentials, the username was admin and the password was GeoServer.
I don't understand. You say?
At the top where the GeoServer is, you see two text fields, username and then input fields. Yeah, the username is admin and the password is GeoServer.
Ah, okay. Admin. GeoServer capital or there is capital letter or
A minuscule and minuscule.
two?
GeoServer and minuscule.
Okay.
Voilà.
Thank you.
We don't have the sound. I don't know if it is at my side only.
Oh, sorry, my microphone was muted. Oh, I didn't realize that. Sorry. So I've placed the. Thank you very much, Gaba. So I've placed the link to the GitHub URL in there. To this page so that we can download the starter and then run the Django app. So we are going to learn how to clone an app from GitHub and then run an already existing project. So for example, if you want to clone our Galamsey portal from our GitHub and run it on your machine locally, you'd be able to do that. So any Django app online you want to clone and then run on your local machine, you'd be able to do that. So once on this page, you just go here and then either select the HTTP or the GitHub CLI. But for me, I'll select the zip because I don't have GitHub on this virtual machine I'm running in. So I'll download the zip instead. But for those of you who have GitHub installed on your machines, you can use the HTTPS or the SSH. I'll download that. So for this process, you can apply it on any Django app you download from GitHub, or if a project is shared with you, a Django application is shared with you via wherever, a zip folder, you can do that. Downloads. I'll copy that to my desktop and create a new folder. So I'll unzip my folder here. From here, I'll open my app in VS Code. So if you were able to clone it, it will automatically open in VS Code for you. But since I downloaded a zip file, I have to manually open it in VS Code. So open with VS Code. Then I agree, yes. So from here, you can see all the files in GitHub are here. So from here, we are going to run our day 3 starter project. So I'll open my terminal. New terminal. So to start my Django application, I'll first have to create my virtual environment. Since we didn't push the virtual environments to GitHub, normally we don't push our virtual environments to GitHub. So most projects, when you download them, you'd have to first create your virtual environment and activate it before running the Django application. So for this, I'll cd into the day 3 and then the starter folder. Currently, I'm outside, which is the web portal training name, which is right here. So I'll cd into that folder, cd day 3. Then slash starter. Okay. So I'd have to go into there. So you can see here we have web portal training, the main folder before we have another folder in here. So I'll have to cd through that. So cd web portal hyphen training hyphen name. Then I go to my day3. Hyphen 3 slash. I go to my starter folder. Then I go to the geo portal. So now I'm in my Django application. from here, first thing first is to create the virtual environment. So for yesterday, we learned that to create a virtual environment, you do a Python-M, either py-m or Python-m. Let me switch to command prompt. I'll switch my terminal to command prompt. I normally like command prompt. It's much easier and faster. All right, so to create the virtual environment, currently you can see I'm running in command prompt. So with PowerShell, I would have sent a P, we would see a PSA, but I'm running in command prompt. Also, it says it here, CMD. So PowerShell, this is for PowerShell, and then CMD. So I'm running in CMD. For CMD, we type py-m venv, then you name it, your virtual environment, any name you want to give to it. So I'll do the geo venv. All right, so my venv has been created for me. From here, we learned that after creating your virtual environment, you'd have to activate the virtual environment. To activate the virtual environment, you type geo venv. That's the name of my virtual environment right here. Oh, I think I misspelled it. Geo venv.
Gideon, please, how to move to PowerShell to CMD on the right
Okay.
hand in terminal?
All right, so to do that, you click here, the arrow right beside the plus sign. There's a drop down arrow there. Then you select CMM command prompt.
Okay.
Yes.
I get it. Thank you.
Welcome. All right, so for activating
So
the
we are
virtual-
sorry, Gideon.
Okay.
So we are
Yeah,
processing to create new environment, like, or we can initiate activate the other one what we create yesterday.
Yes, you can activate the one you had yesterday.
Right.
Yes, if you already had that, you can activate the previous one.
But here, the difference comes from that you already download the one file from GitHub. You extract it and you import this folder inside the code. Are they the same content than the previous one?
So yesterday, all we did, I think yesterday we created this app, but we just wanted to show how to clone an app from GitHub and then run it. So any Django app out there that you want to run on your local machine. So normally any app, any Django app doesn't come with a venv folder. So you have to create your own venv.
Okay, but here to don't miss something inside the folder, I think yeah we must use the one download on Git.
Yes, we updated it yesterday, so I think you'd have to update. Yes.
Okay.
You'd have to use the one we are using now.
Yeah, just download from the link that they share and open the folder from Git from Visual Code. But maybe the process, the process CD, the code.
How to CD?
CD web portal training day 3 start Geo portal. Okay.
So once you open the terminal, it opens it it starts from the default folder, the main folder in your Visual Studio Code, the path. So you'd have to CD down. So you CD here, web portal training, -main. Then you come down again to day 3, then starter, then GeoPortal. Or since you are going to be using just the day 3 folder, you can go to day 3, then starter, then just open the GeoPortal folder in Visual Studio Code to just have the day 3 folder. So for that, once you open the terminal, it's already in the GeoPortal folder. But I notice that once you open the Visual Studio afresh, it opens PowerShell. That's the default terminal. So I'll change it to command prompt. I've already created my virtual environment, but I'll write the command here again for those of us who want to create virtual environments. So that's py-m venv, then the name of the virtual environment, however I want to name it. But I already have it, so I want to run it again. So after creating the virtual environment, you activate your virtual environment. You activate it. So to activate it is geovenv. That's the name of my virtual environment /script. So in case you forget the path, once you create your virtual environment, the venv, you can see the folder name here, geovenv. That's right here, then /script. So once you open it, you come into the scripts folder. Then we have the activate.bat file for command prompts. Then that's for PowerShell.ps1 /activate.bat. Once your virtual environment is activated, you see your virtual environment name on the left in the brackets, geovenv. So now my virtual environment has been activated. From here, since this is an already existing Django project, I wouldn't need to start the project all over again as we did yesterday using the Django admin start project. For that, almost every Django project comes with a requirements file. That's the requirements.txt. That is very compulsory. So every project comes with that, so that you know what Django version it was running, whatever packages were installed would also be listed here. So for that, we would have to install all the requirements for this project. So currently, these are the requirements we need to run this project successfully. So to do that, just a moment. I hope you are all on the same page here. If anyone is having any issues getting to this part, you can let us know so that we assist you.
No, no, we are not on the same page.
All right, sure. Okay. So where are you now? Oh, okay, let me stop sharing so that you can share your screen.
So here, we make this. Let me share my screen. Here we make two processes. The first one is to open the folder, the first one that we download on Git, and the second one is you tell us to go directly in day 3. That's what I do. yeah, day 3. So you see here, for example, desktop web portal training, day 3 is starter Geo portal. So here I try to active the
So with the file you downloaded, it doesn't come with a virtual environment. Every Django project you
so
download,
okay, I have to
doesn't come with a virtual
create.
environment.
Okay.
You'd have to create it. Yes.
Here, okay, here P.
py-m venv,
Then
then the name of your virtual environment, however you want to name it. I name
let me
mine
write
Geo
zero,
VENV.
zero ENV.
VEANV. Okay, you can also do it ENV.
Like that. Is it okay?
Yeah, that's okay. Then you just hit enter. Oh,
P
so
is not
py
required.
not, yeah, so you'd have to type the Python in full. Then dash M VENV Geo VENV.
Zero V
ENV.
we notice a new has been created.
Yes, you
Do
can
you want
close
to
it.
see?
It has been, yes.
Yes. Okay.
So you
So we have
notice
it.
on your left that it has been created for you. Yes. Now your virtual
Yeah.
environment has been created. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. It's okay for the okay. For me, it's okay. Now.
So now you would have to activate it.
Okay.
So that's a Geo VENV.
Zero VN
VENV slash scripts.
that one.
Yes. Scripts.
Okay.
No, you have to go to scripts first.
Huh?
You'd have to go type scripts first before they activate.
Okay. Script.
Yes. Capital S.
Script.
Yes.
With S.
Yes, with S. Then slash activate dot .bat. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Now your virtual environment has been activated.
Okay.
Yes. We are now on the same page. So I hope everyone is also on the same page with us. If you're having any issues, you can let us know so that we assist you.
I'm progressing and just I'm the last to come on that. Yeah.
Where have you gotten to now? Could you share your screen so that we assist you get on the same page?
I think I manage it. I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I think it's here. I'm here. So day 3 and my.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So it's
Yes, your virtual
activated.
environment has been activated. Yes, that's nice.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
Cyril, are you following and this?
All right. So
I'm on the process. I just now what I'm doing. So I just cloned the GitHub, but I will follow the process.
Now, do you remember all the steps to go through, or we should assist you and get to where we are now so that we proceed together?
Je suis, on va dire,
Assisté.
mais je choisis le fichier Day3 comme c'est
Oui.
quoi. Ouais.
Oui, en fait,
Après, bon, je crée.
tu ouvres d'abord le Visual Basic, tu rentres dans ouvrir un dossier.
Non, j'ai
Maintenant,
déjà ouvert.
Vous avez déjà ouvert le dossier 3, D3. OK.
Ouais.
D'accord.
Là, je suis en train de créer l'environnement.
D'accord. Donc, pour l'environnement, vous essayez d'abord. Il faut aller sur la commande CMD.
Ouais.
À droite.
Si, je suis au niveau de la commande CMD.
D'accord. Maintenant, donc, vous mettez Python.
Oui, PYMVNV.
Oh oui. Puis, espace tiré de 6M, VNV, espace, GeoEnv. GeoVNV. GeoVNV.
You can see here what I write. Just you can paste copy. Okay, I will edit it again. I put in the
chat.
Yeah. You can paste copy to the 3 procedures. Copy paste.
Yeah, I already own my environment. Hello?
Yes. So do you activate it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
If others works for them, and we can keep. Kevin, if you have a question or something else, I think Kevin also experienced it on the Joe server. I think so. And others, if you have any question, please, you can also put your questions in French. So Erbagan can translate for Gideon. So, okay. Gideon, over to you.
Right,
Kevin, si vous avez des questions, vous pouvez les poser. ou écrire, on va traduire pour que le message puisse passer. Merci.
All right, so I guess we are all on the same page now. So we'll proceed from there. I'll share my screen again. All right, so after activating our virtual environments, we need to install all the requirements needed for running our project. So to do that, we'll do a pip install -r. That's to install all the requirements in this folder, the requirements.txt. Then we add that to it, which is requirements. Requirements.txt. All right, so with this command, it will install all our requirements for running the projects, the GeoPortal projects. So whatever Django app you cloned online or was sent to you, you'll be able to install the requirements using this command. So I'll hit enter. So as you can see, it has started installing.
Okay, does mean that at the same time we can do it one by one.
Please, could you come again?
Yeah, I think it's like when we say this command that you write, it refers to go on the tester to check all what we need to install. I say, do we have a possibility to do it one by one, like to say pip install sgref, pip install Django, pip install skmpar, pip install tzd, tz data.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can do that one by one. But normally some projects comes with a lot of requirements, about 20
Yeah,
plus
okay.
30 plus requirements.
Yeah, okay. Good. Can you go
Yes.
up to see the command?
Okay. So pip install -r. Then the requirements.
Can put it in the chat, Gideon, if you can.
All right, let me put that in the chat. All right, so I've placed the command in the chat. You could copy and paste it. So after running the command, we can see here that it goes accordingly alphabetically to install all the packages. So it install the ASGF, then from there it install the Django, from there install the next 10. So if you have about 30 requirements, it will install all for you. But if you want to do it one after the other as well, you can do that. So after here, we would run our Django application.
Send with us
Yes.
these requirements. Okay.
Yeah, it is inside after just the last requirement after manager peer, dog peer.
I
But
don't get
here,
it. Can you send me?
Kija, can you share your screen?
Okay, let me stop sharing.
Please share your screen.
Okay, maybe I don't follow it from some part. Yeah, here we go.
Wow. Okay.
It says.
So maybe you did not follow the way we do because we open only the day 3 and go and Day 3 web portal instructor Geo portal.
I think just I use my own way. Yeah, you can see.
Okay, go there. Open web portal training. Web portal training.
Man.
Day 3 instructor.
Start.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put it in the
But
day 3 here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You can click on instructor.
I think day 3 is like.
Okay.
Command. Weird. Where am I?
I think the easy way to do that is to open
Day 3.
a new folder.
Day 3.
Open a new folder. Go on the Visual Code. Go on the Visual Code.
I think it's here. Day 3 is here.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe
Yeah.
So let me copy paste it again. This maybe or that.
Okay. Still no for the open there.
I think I confuse it more. Just let's go ahead. I'll adjust it.
Okay. I have also a problem error. Here you see what it tried to.
Similar file, so I will touch on that. Yeah.
Emmanuel, do you see what it showed to me? PIP is configured with location that require TLS. However, SSEL model Python is not available. Could you feature and simple if there was a problem confirming the SS certificate? Okay.
I think it has to do with the internet connection. I haven't encountered this before.
PIP is configured that request TLS. Okay. Yeah, I remember they block us for some reason. I think I will check the IT one.
Okay.
To help me.
All right, so I'll proceed to running the app. Once Kidia is able to resolve his issue and then Cyril is also able to resolve this, we can assist them to get to the same level as we are.
I can install one by one from this lists. Yeah, I think that's one.
Oh, okay. All right.
Cyril, how about you? The other participant. Is it okay for you?
No, I don't have a problem. No.
You don't have problem.
No, I don't think. I can share.
Okay, share please. Let us to see what this look like. Yeah, you are on the right.
Oh yes, you've been able to install it. That's great.
So it is. I think the install.
Yeah, it's okay to your size.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, so I'll proceed to running the app, then would help anyone with issues to resolve them. So to run the application, yesterday we learned that you just to run the application, you type Python py. Hey, okay, let me share my screen. I forgot to share my screen. Let me share my screen. All right, so to run the application, we type Python manage.py run server. Enter. Yes, successfully. The application has been run. So you can open this in the browser. You just press Control and click to open the application in your browser, or you could copy it and then open it in your browser. So after running it, you should see something like this in your browser. Have you all been able to run it? Were we successful in running the application? Or if you have any issues, you can let us know so that we help you.
You can just put everything what you can in the chat. All the steps if you can, please.
All right, so for now, we'll start with the leaflets. Then if anyone has any issues, you can let us know so that we help you get to the same stage as we are. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Gideon. So we'll get started with leaflet. So like I said yesterday, leaflet is the library we use in-house to display map interfaces. So this is leaflet. This is a documentation for leaflet. I've been trying to paste URLs in the chat, but then unfortunately I don't know what is wrong. Anytime I try sending it, it doesn't go through. So I think I'll let Gideon put the URL in the chat for leaflet, and then we'll proceed from there. Okay. Okay. Once you have your application running, if you try doing anything within the terminal, it won't work. You would have to open a new terminal. So go to a new command prompt and then reactivate our virtual environment in there. Okay, so yesterday I was saying we should play around with creating a new app. So we are just going to have a quick quiz, and then if you know the answer, you can just raise your hand and give us the answer. And please let's all participate so that it becomes like interactive enough for us to also recollect what we learned yesterday. So our task for yesterday was to create a new app called Map. So please, if anyone could assist me with how to create a new app in Django. Hello. How do you create a new app in Django?
To create a new app.
Yes. So we wanted to
In
create a
Django.
new app in Django just for our map interface.
Okay. Okay.
So what is the name, like a command used to create a new app? Can someone please help me with a command?
Yes, hi.
Pardon?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I think it's Python manage
Python
manage.py.
manage.py.
Space startup
Uh,
and yes, startup and you put the name of the app.
okay. Thank you very much, Bernard.
Mm, mm.
That is right. So we do that. And then we have a new app called Map. All right. So once we have the new app called Map, what is the next thing we do? Please let's be quick. We want to do this and then integrate leaflets before we start. We go for lunch and then start the afternoon session. So after doing this, starting a new app called Map, what is the first thing we have to do?
I think we have to register the admin in the setting and
Yes.
register that app to the in the setting. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Kidia. So that's right. We need to register the app in the settings. So you're saying Map. Okay. Then from there, what do we do next? If Gaba, you can translate what we are saying into French so that you can easily understand, and then you can also answer in French so that we have some interactivity here. Yeah, that would be much appreciated.
If people they understand what you say. So can you go to ERL?
Can I go
ERL?
to
ERL,
URL?
ERL. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Of admin, of view calendar. Create a ERL format. You can create there a virtual map or to add layer.
Okay. So
Like here, it can be for OSM1 or other one.
I cannot hear you.
I say here you can add layer from coming from OSM or for example go on lift. You already have lift. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but not clearly. So you're
Okay,
saying
it is
So what I
You
was
can
trying to
add layer of, you
layer.
can add some layer here. Yeah,
Okay.
drop
But what I
the,
want,
yeah.
okay, I understand. But what I want to do right now is I want to register the URL for map, the map app inside the GeoPortal settings of Pi. So what do I do? Okay, so
I think like as you did yesterday, is create the pass, and that means we will have URL for map. I think so. That yeah.
That's I say on the left hand, where you have, go on your browser. Okay. Yeah, go down where you have L dog title layer.
yes.
Copy. Yeah, there.
Okay.
And copy till to contributors. No,
Okay,
no
so
add to map, only contributor. You stay to contributor.
okay, I understand. But this is on leaflet. So let me explain what I am trying to do now. So currently
Okay.
in our app, which is this app,
Mm-hmm.
we currently um don't have any map interface in here. As it stands now, we don't have
Mm-hmm.
any map interface. So what I want us to do now is to add the map app, put in a new HTML template, register the template with a view, and then display and change the name of this to a severe geoportal training map so that we have a new app called map. Then we add the leaflets to it. So what you are saying is the right thing, but then that is like 2 steps ahead of what we want to do now.
Okay,
So let
so
me
I think
quickly go through.
at the same time, it depends. For example, for what we want to show for, like if we have we can work on one layer, or we can do a kind of styling our map
Yeah,
to create what they call it VWC.
are you talking about the WMS?
Yeah. Let
Yes.
me
So
open. Let me open key guys to see, because I think we can create like we can map what we need to show for on the web guys, and after making all what the necessary to make like what they call it in. So, for example, if I show, let me show you.
I think
Let me
Manuel,
share
go
my
ahead and
screen.
Garba, if he has something else, can show us steps. I think so. Lunch. Manuel, you are, I think, muted.
okay, so sorry. I was trying to say, so this is what I want to do now. I want to create the map app on the URL map. We'll put a button on our initial homepage that would say map. And once you click on it, we'll navigate you to the map section. So I'm putting in the map.url as a URL for map. And then in there, we all agree that we'll add a URLs file to this, which will be urls.py. Then inside that, we do from Django.url import path. Then we do URL patterns. is equal to an array of URLs, which our first element is going to be path. Then we say empty string here. Then we do views dot map view. And we say name is equal to map view. Then from here, we write our inputs. So we say from parent directory, which is the map folder, we need to import views, which is our app. But then we don't have this in our views. So we're going to our views. Then we say from, oh no, we say define map view, say key in our request. And then we do a return render. And first element is our request. Second element is going to be our template, which will be map slash map.html. So from here, we can do this. So we can create a new folder, call it templates map, and then inside the map, we create a map.html. We can copy exactly what we did for the home yesterday in the templates. We can copy the exact thing and paste it in the map. So we will then rename this to map, and then rename the H2 to training map. Yes, and then we need to add a static to it. I think we don't even need a static. We can already get a static from that site. So from here, we make sure our server is running. Since we now have an error called name. So we stop our server, rerun it again to see where it works. Okay, it works. So we check. So from here, replacing our URL to be map. And we have it saying map. Okay. Since we have that, we would want to add a button in here that will take us to the map interface. So in our home app, inside our templates in the index.html, when we come down to the side nav, we would duplicate this and create a button. So we would say div side. Let me create an ID for it. Div that the div dot type nav button and We have div. So I'm basically replicating what is there. Oh, this will confuse people. Let me just do it the normal way. Okay, so I have my div, which is the same thing as this. I put in a div here. This div needs a class. Needs a class. Okay. Right now, icons. And then we add the font awesome icon, which also has a class. Has a class of a bullet, a map, I think. Okay. Then we add, instead of a P tag, we would use an anchor tag instead. We want to direct it to /map. So our URL will now be /map, and we say map view. So from here, we have a map view here. So when we click on this, it takes us to our map. When we click on it, it takes us to our map. Okay. So for leaflets, I don't know if we've been able to do that, but then I wanted to separate what we had from this. So currently we have an ID for, I think I'm in the index. Sorry. So in the map interface, we have an ID here. So what we would want to do is go to leaflet. And leaflet says, so leaflet documentation, tutorial. So leaflet quick start. So we need the CSS for leaflet. It says include leaflet CSS in the head section of your document. So we copy this. So that's the CSS. We copy that from the leaflet's URL. Going to the head of our document. Put it in here. Add a comment to it. And say leaflet JS CSS. And says including the leaflet JavaScript file after the leaflet CSS. So you can do this. Copy this. Come back. And then make sure you place it after. Okay. Then for leaflets to be able to produce a map interface, we need to add a div in there with the ID of map. So we go back into our index, our map.html and our main div. So for us, our main div is this area. We want to put the map in this particular area, and that is our main div. So go back in here. You can add a comment and say map. Then underneath that, we do our div. So we create our div. Then we add an ID of map to it. Once we are done with that, we need to come to the very bottom of our script, of our file. So in our scripts, you can come right below the script tags you have. It can either be before the closing body tag or in between any of the script tags. So first we need to make sure we have our map width, but we will set this later in the CSS. Defining the height, we will set it up in the CSS. The most important thing we need is in a script tag, we need to initialize the leaflet map. So we have the variable map. We do l.map, which is the leaflet.map, and call the ID of the container we want to put the map inside. So I'll do a recap once we come back from lunch. I just want to put this in here first before. So we do our script. Inside our script, we say a var map is equal to the leaflet with map with a map ID of map. Then from here, we need to set the view. So you can copy this. And basically what the set view does is to specify which area should be defaultly selected in the map interface when it is created. We can save this and have a look to see if it changes anything. We can refresh, and then we still do not see anything. So we go back and then confirm. So now we have a variable called map, which has been initialized, sorry. But we still don't see anything because we don't have a base map. And to get the base map is what Gabriel was saying earlier, that I should copy the l.tile layer. So we want to add the OpenStreetMap as our base layer. So we need all this. Copy that. Come back to our JavaScript. Come in here and then paste this. So okay. So what we have here now is we want to add a tile layer to our map, but then this tile layer should be added to the map interface, which is our map variable. So we come in here, go into our app, refresh, and we still don't see anything. So I think we need to specify the height of the map interface. Okay. So we need to change. We need to add the ID for the map. So in here, we can either do it like this, or let me just do it inside the map interface. So in the head, let me move this below. Let me put this at the bottom of scripts. Then let's put a style inside the head. Say style. Inside the style, we say the ID map. We want to give it a height of 500 pixels. Let's save this, come back, and then we have a map interface now. So let's try and then make it maximum height. So let's say we give it a height of 100%. Then we have the map filling the entire left and right section of the screen. I know this was a very quick walkthrough, but then when we come back from lunch, we'll go over again and then take the individual stages. So if there are any questions or anything you would like to point out before we go for the break, and then we come and redo all this again. The floor is open to each and every one.
Hello.
Manuel here, the GeoServer is, so what's here? Because of we install GeoServer and this helps us for the leaflet. That
Yes.
or we will work in future to use for GeoServer.
Yeah, so what we have given in the support files as the region boundary for Ghana, the district boundaries for Ghana, which are in the shape files, and then the forest reserves for Ghana also in the shape files. So we'll put those particular files in the GeoServer, and then we'll use leaflets to call them into. So this is just the base map.
Okay.
This is the OpenStreetMap base map. So once we are back from break and we are all able to achieve this, we'll put in the files we created. So if we have our own shape file of maybe Niger or any other country or any other shape file we have, we can implement that in our GeoServer, just like how you were saying earlier, Garba, that you have the FMNR shape files in the GeoServer already. We can get that URL and then you can present. And once we've been able to show how to display the shape files from GeoServer in leaflet, we can also have a demonstration from you for your side to see how different shapefiles are being displayed, and also learn how to set the views for the initial loads of the screen. So right now, the initial load is set into the center of landing, or you can specify how to set it to a particular country of residence or any area of interest we want to. So that is the purpose of the GeoServer for this training, and then the files that were shared. The leaflet is just to help us display the GeoServer. There are other libraries like the Open Layers, but then for us, we use the leaflets.js.
Thank you. This works for everyone can also ask, but this can, for example, I can, if I have a model and I have the layers, and just I can employ here, bring them to the portals in such a way that is the method is clear. So I can display my models here, model outputs, and present them on the in such a way to the portals.
Yes. So let me give a demonstration of what we have. So yes, so what we see here is just the same thing. So this underlying layer you see, so the interface you see behind, it's just the OpenStreetMap base map, what we just did. This is the same thing. So what we'll be doing with the GeoServer is getting this particular shapefile and then displaying it onto the base map we already have. So we can either call a GeoJSON file, or we can call a tile layer as a WMF. So let's say we have something like the footprints for which are TIFFs. You can call them also into the portals, just like this. So this is exactly what we are doing.
All right.
Is there any
So
question?
anyone has question? Thank you. So to catch up, especially today is the last day, and to finalize our training, please everyone, let's meet at 1:30 GMT. So to have a general understanding now. Previously we see about some setups, So now we are coming to. I know that Survey West Africa Services has ultimately need to be have the job portal or portals to have end users to use it easily and for decision support. So this is our aim to show maps. Everyone has model, but we don't show it on the map like for end users like this one. So this is the afternoon session will be very critical for us. So to finalize, so let's meet on time at 1:30.
D'accord.
Emmanuel, if you have the materials, of course, we'll get everything from this course. What you are doing today is on the GitHub, but please send us also the PowerPoint presentation so everyone can understand it easily. I mean, get some information from the presentation.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Thank you, Kidia. Thank you, Emmanuel and Gideon. I think we are going to stop here and start. We will start in 1 hour. Is it okay?
yeah, that's fine.
You let